Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial where we'll be showing you how to use MetaTrader 5 on PC. So we have our MetaTrader downloaded and it's open as you can see it. Right here you have different sections of the screen and we'll be taking you through their purpose and what you can do with them. Now of course you have this large black screen with a green chart. And this is where you'll be monitoring your charts mostly. And you could zoom in by clicking on Control on your keyboard and using the scroll button on your mouse to zoom in or zoom out. So currently we're looking at a downward trend of USD CHF, that is the US dollar and the Swiss francs. Now this is where you can see your chart, of course, as we mentioned, but underneath it, you can see some options right here. And basically these are like tabs on your web browser. When you click open from the symbol right here, it will open right here. You can click on it to close it or make it a tile of windows. If we click on this, you can see we have multiple charts right there. But of course we could return it, clicking on maximize, and now we have it back as we want it. Now on the left side, you have your market watch where you have your different trading pairs, and this table shows you the symbols, the bid, the ask, and the daily change in percentage. So basically, if you'd like to see Euro USD, all you need to do is to right click on it and click on chart window. And it's going to show you what we have. And currently it's in an upward trend, and that's what it's showing you. Now, if you're not a fan of the matrix looking chart, you can right click on it. And here you can see that we have the different types of charts, of course, and it's currently set on candlesticks. You can click on properties, and here you can see colors, and right here you can change the color of the chart according to your preference. So that's something you can do. Now, say you're looking at a chart and you want to make a purchase, right? So you're going to come over here where you have symbols, details, trading. So currently we're on Euro USD, and you can decide to sell or buy, or depending on the settings you'd like to have right here. You could also use some indicators at the top here. This is where you can find some indicators such as the line. When we click on it and it come over here, you can click on once and drag it up here. If you'd like to delete it, you just need to click on it and say delete. And once again, we could add it again, click on it and drag it. And there you have it. We could also move it to any position we want to make it make sense. Also, you have your MetaTrading 5 indicators right here, such as the trends. As you can see, we use the trend line here. There are oscillators, volumes, different examples, and free indicators. So these are different functions which you can use when you're trying to read your chart. And of course, on the right side, you know you have your pricing, and this is going to help you to know where you want to have your stop loss or your take profit. At the top here, you have some functions to play with. You have the file, view, insert, chart, tools, windows, and help. And basically, when you click on each and every one of them, you can explore the different functions that you'd like to apply. If you'd like to print this page, for example, which is not a frequently used option, you could of course print this. And then of course, if you want to have a different view, you could use this to add some views to it. Here, of course, you could change languages and you could decide to use the full screen option or press on F11. So this is a full view of your chart. And at the bottom here, you can change the trading pairs. They're going to show you according to what you select. Click on F11 again, and it's back to where we were. And then right here, you have M1, M5, M15, M30, and these are basically time frames, right? We're currently in the hourly frame. And if we go over to the 4-hour frame, to the daily frame, to the weekly frame, it's going to show you according to what you're clicking on. We've been able to show you how you can use MetaTrader 5 to read your charts, the functionalities, and the different trend indicators that are available, and how you can click on the symbols or trading when you're ready to trade a certain pair. Of course, you have lots of other options here in MetaTrader 5. These are the basic ones which you can use while trying to use MetaTrader 5 here on your PC.